Alright everybody, this is another update video. As you can see, my gecko is in a different cage. That little gecko, he's gonna be staying in the smaller cage, and I'm putting the bigger gecko in the bigger cage. The little cage is a temporary until I can get another bigger cage for him. As you can see, all the mealworms and the crickets are in one cage. I keep them separate. That's also temporary. As for this stuff, it's all going to be thrown out. And it turns out this stuff is not really good bedding. It sticks to the lizards. I mean, it sticks to my geckos. And not in a good way. I actually had to pick it off manually with tweezers off the smaller gecko. He had it all over him. I don't even know how it's stuck, but I'm thinking it's because they do like, I don't know why, but both my geckos like to go in the water bowl. They just sit there. I don't know why. They just do. They're oddballs, but I love them. This stuff is going to be just tossed outside, so it'll biodegrade in time. I'm going to get some other bedding either later today or tomorrow. Not really sure what kind of bedding to use for geckos. I'm always afraid that he's gonna, when they eat the crickets and stuff, I'm always afraid they're gonna, munch on that stuff as well. I unintentionally swallow it and making them sick, and so I'm always afraid of, because I'm just not sure what they use. Or just, like leave the cage empty of anything. So any recommendations is greatly appreciated. Alright, now to get clean of the cage. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for now, and I'll get back to you guys when this cage is all cleaned. Alright, as you can see, it's much cleaner. Some of this stuff wasn't able to get it all the way out because I had to pick all the crickets and the mealworms out one by one. They're a pain. And the only other way I can get them all at once was, like dump everything in the other cage. But that meant dumping the stuff that was clinging to their feet. So some of the stuff that clings to the feet still got back in it, but I will be getting that out. She's in there, like, again, temporarily. And I'll be getting him a separate bowl. I have an old, like little bowls for putting salsa in. It's small enough I can put it in there, so that temporarily fixed for that. So he can have water. I'll be putting some of the bugs, which I said, yeah. I'll be putting some of the bugs I have in here in there, so he or she has something to eat. Now, I did find out something about the house gecko. It turns out there's a reason he or she didn't fight with him. House geckos are more social geckos than leopard geckos are. They will stick to a group of 2 to 3, sometimes more, and they'll stick together, only venturing out to eat. That's what I found out about them. So that explains why he or she didn't attack him. And you see he is in shed, so I am going to leave him alone and not pick him up anymore until after he's done shedding. And from what I understand, once I get that heat lamp, it will help him with the shed, so he can shed a little bit faster. Only reason I keep in the crickets and stuff in the cage because I literally have nowhere else to put them. And I can't keep them in the bag that I got them in because that'd be kind of cruel. And the reason there is a little bit of egg in there, that's for the crickets and the mealworms. I fed them that before and they'll eat it. That's to keep them alive because he doesn't eat the crickets all the time. He only eats when he's hungry, and it's usually one or two crickets every day to every other day, and one mealworm. He's a bit picky, but I like him just the same. And when he's fully shed, I can start picking him up again. But I'm not going to do that much because there's a lot of people recommend against that. Always hold him because the oil's in your skin. I maybe pick him up usually only when I change the cage or when I show him off in a video. That's the only times. Because, like I said, oils in the skin, very bad for leopard gecko skin. Same with that dude's. Or girl's skin. So, yeah. And it's because he's already eaten. I'll also be putting some bread in there for the crickets because they do seem to like the bread crumbs. They eat that. The crickets stay fed, the mealworms stay fed, thus my leopard gecko stays fed. And I only have to buy 10 crickets once a week to every other week because sometimes he'll go a few days without eating. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please smack that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. And any further advice, as long as you're not trolling or being a little jerk about it, is welcome in the comments below. Ciao.